Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
I'm Lola.
And we're watching Sopranos.
Episode 11.
Of season 4.
So
Only
close to
3
finishing
more
the season.
episodes.
Next time when we watch Sopranos, we're gonna finish the season 4.
And start.
We're gonna... That is just gonna be
plan.
Sopranos Day.
We'll
watch 3 episodes.
That's the plan.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully, so like, I always think it's good to watch the last 2 together.
I think so as well. But like, I also...
Yes.
think it's good to continue because usually... It's overwhelming, the last episode. You need this first episode.
But also, if
to
it's
see
too
the
overwhelming,
vibe.
I need time to breathe, you know?
Depending, yeah.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Again, considering how this whole season has gone, maybe we will need time to breathe after the last episode.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm so excited to play this. Last episode was great. Tony was doing the whole woe is me.
Oh my god, the intervention. That was happening in the last
I cannot. The intervention was so fucking funny. I think like the big thing that we have done in the previous episode was in a way start a war. Because Tony is now blaming the New York.
Last, 3 episodes, the plot for that.
Yeah. And so like I think that, you know, that was not the smartest move.
Whatever.
And now we're gonna see, like, maybe this is gonna be weird, maybe just gonna start it now, and that's like gonna be a very big theme in the next season as well, because I don't think like you just like start a war this easily, you know, and finish it.
I don't know. I honestly have no idea.
I don't know.
But I'm very excited to find out. Also, again, Adriana.
Oh God.
We'll see if Chris went to rehab.
True.
I think that's a storyline. I don't think we're gonna see him potentially in the next few episodes. Fury and Carmela as
they
well.
have their own little soap opera happening.
Well, we're gonna have to see what is that. How is that gonna escalate? What is there gonna?
If that's gonna escalate at all.
And what it's gonna have? It's gonna escalate at least. I think what it's gonna do is gonna do something to Carmela and her relationship towards Tony.
Yes.
That is something which is again the most important part at the end of the day.
Like literally, I can imagine her by the end of the season being like, "I want a divorce."
I honestly can't even imagine that. Just because now she experienced real feelings, you know?
Yeah. And again, like the previous episode, we had such a contrast between him and Tony. Like Furio making his own food, like being in a way what Carmela would want from a partner, while still being a criminal.
Which she does not usually has problems with.
No, that is
sometimes
that is not,
she does things
like
about
that's not an
like
issue, you know. Like
for
if
a
he
really
was
small amount of time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like if he was like Johnny Sack,
he would be a perfect husband for her.
She would be thriving.
Exactly.
My girl has no moral issues with this,
Exactly.
you know. There's that. I don't know. I really don't know what's going to come out of that.
But I agree with you. I also, the last episode ended with like where is Carmela as well. You know, like Tony that can find her, looking for her. I think all of these things are signs that like she's leaving him. That like she is going away.
I hope so. Well,
that
she invested funds into many things.
Yeah.
So there's that as well.
Okay, guys.
Let's play this.
Let's see.
I think this graveyard that they're passing in every episode should like be an indication of something for all of them.
Their graveyard.
Exactly.
When they all die from cancer.
I feel like cancer is a constant theme throughout the show. And again, makes sense because they are literally cancers. This cross is not helping anyone. Especially not you. What is that on your head?
It seems like a...
Is this a dream?
Snail.
Oh, this is a dream. Who's this next to Carmela? Okay, became a butterfly.
Butterfly is gonna fly away.
God, Melfi is getting so tired with him.
It's like she's less and less interested as well.
What's going on?
Never has an adult man looked more like a child to me than this man.
Well, I had a dream the other night. I was riding in a Cadillac like my father used to have. Carmela was driving. I was in the back passenger seat. In front of me, sitting next to Carmela, was a business associate of mine. He's the one who shot at the accident. I don't know where we were going. No.
That was Ralph?
No air conditioning.
And you're not the one behind the wheel, so you cannot control, you're not controlling what's happening in your life. and you're being suffocated by your life.
Oh,
This is what I got.
My friend had a caterpillar on his head. It turned into a butterfly.
Has your friend recently
From
changed?
alive to dead.
Not a friend. Associate. The old guys were different. Men in the front, wives in the back.
You like that arrangement?
Actually, I think the wife should ride in a little cart. Behind the car. Like in the cartoons.
So wives are skunks.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. It's a fucking joke. Does it have to be like a cancer hospital in here?
But Carmela is in
Cancer again.
control in the dream.
What,
Yes.
was she driving?
Whatever's going on with the other two, you want to square it with Carmela.
Why?
That's what we need to find out. Freud says dreams are wishes.
I thought you said that dreams represent repressed urges and...
It depends.
You know, I ought to quit this fucking therapy. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that, maybe it's a fungal. What about impulse control? I've been sitting in this chair for 4 fucking years and still nothing's been done about that. And it leads me to make mistakes at my work. What good did you do me with that?
Mistakes in my work. Is Janice somewhere close looking at this?
We've been down this road before. We share zone. Therefore, any of the fruits of zone, we're entitled to. Fucking Ralph. Where's your point man on this thing? He missed his drops this week.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me.
Bobby, what did you do with the cake today?
Cake?
Your daughter said she saw it in the back of your car. She told me about it when I picked her up from practice.
If it's your what?
Took it to Karen's grave. I buried it. Today was our anniversary. God. 14 years.
I wish you would have told me about it before I picked up the steaks from Outback. Besides, alone we're over $30.
Janice, not the fucking time.
Believe me, Bobby, I know. I lost both my parents. It's very easy for people to give facile advice. Suck it up, move on, etc. I'm not going to tell you that. Grieving is a process. Sometimes courage isn't a value.
God.
She's ridiculous.
Well, 40%'s not gonna happen. Now, we all know that. I'm willing to go 5.5.
Oh, a 5.5?
Not acceptable.
I thought he was gonna say at least 20.
Actually, it's 15.
This guy who does the housing appraisals for Tony.
Vic the appraiser.
I want you to pay a visit to this Pollock Tony Sopranos got doing phony house appraisals.
Vic the appraiser.
Make this guy understand that he's going to be working for us on these shithole houses we bought in Jersey.
You got it.
God.
Why did he get her cake? She died. Go back to bed. Nikki Gilardi said Mama's ghost is gonna come back and haunt us. There's no such thing as ghosts.
So sweet, kids.
Tony's pretty hot.
I need Janice away from them.
If this gets really bad,
Oh.
there could be a change.
Oh.
Tony?
Suffice to say, no matter what happens now or in the future, Carmine won't forget you.
I'm only trying to bring good relations between the families, as I always do and always will, no matter what happens or who's in charge. If it's me, God forbid, or who?
Here he is. But what? Everything.
Did you offer my nephew something?
I'm redder than yours. Not made.
Did you offer him an aspirin?
He's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's the funniest.
He's a great guy. He's just still very much in mourning. We're stuck at platonic. Her clothes are still in the closet. And yesterday, he bought her a cake for their anniversary, and he buried it at her grave.
That's not that strange.
Grave? God forbid that I should say something, because then I would be perceived as a harpy coming between him and his dead idealized wife.
You are. He's literally mourning. She just died.
Sunday.
I'm not gonna go for a Kabbalist.
All due respect, Dave.
Let's
Throwing
see.
you a praise or a beating was a provocation to you directly.
You ever talk to Beansy down there in Florida?
Now and then.
Does he ever run into Carmine's son down there in Miami?
I'll be on my cell, your name.
Carmine's son.
He sees no Carmine all the time. Well, maybe Beans can feel him out. See if he's receptive to a me. Or me.
Yeah, no cactus for me.
Cactus.
You're not Italian if you don't like
What a cute kid.
I mean, that's ticked off.
All right.
I like rice. Maybe I'm Chinese.
Oh, Papa Son. Hey, Jay.
You too, Bob. How'd you like if little Oriental kids were making fun of you?
I'll get it. Dinner time.
Like he's a cool kid to him.
Yeah.
She tell you who I saw at Chance Hardware last week?
Oh, God, you have to tell every person you run into? I'll put an end to the mystery right now. Connie Ransford.
I'll put him into the mystery.
She was looking at recess lighting. I put it.
This is the ideal relationship.
You seem very receptive. Tuesday night.
The son?
We'll meet down here.
Yes, Carmen's son? Carmen, whatever.
Take place later. I got my stuff.
This doesn't sound good. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to bring them all.
Okay, good. Somebody will call you.
Somehow, like if Carmen heard.
I'm upstairs with that girl.
You two come with me.
Why would we do this?
Anthony! That door is not supposed to be closed.
We were studying.
Is this how you treat your guests?
My guests? You invited
What is the song? I know the song.
These kids just lost their mom. Could you give them a little time? You know how much little Bobby likes you.
What am I, daycare?
That's Coldplay.
That's
Coldplay. They're so cute.
Spirit. Speak to me. Is Bobby Jr. gay? Okay,
all the games with ghosts.
Spirits.
Do you think it's my mom? Probably not. It's not people you know. Will you do it with me, Debbie? Okay. Do you know Karen Baccalieri?
Sophia.
Is she making new friends in heaven? Maybe we should play something else. Yeah, this is stupid. What's my clue?
Yeah, you're just a scared little baby.
I'm not scared. I have this game at home. I used to play it all the time.
How about we try and contact the dead?
Don't be
AJ.
I have limits. I have limits to what I will allow.
I noticed you clammed up around Paulie. You did too. It occurred to me that maybe Paulie's the one telling our friend in New York all our business. There's somebody had to pass along that fat joke.
Young's down the time. In the camp.
Yes, but
Can I visit him?
The most important thing is that you keep your eyes closed during the ceremony. Because if you open them, whatever spirits we're speaking to will permanently remain trapped between worlds forever.
I'm gonna be so mad.
I cannot.
I'm gonna be so
Look at this
fucking
child.
mad. I can't look at the kids.
No, not funny.
What is funny?
Oh, great spirit from beyond.
Hey, Jay.
Keep laughing if you think it's funny.
It was you.
Shh. You hear that?
He's such a cute kid. I'm gonna tell
I
him.
heard it. Me too.
Wait. What's that?
How come he's only talking to you?
Because I'm the oldest and closest to the afterlife.
I don't like that. I don't like the foreshadowing.
Captain?
Close the other one.
Captain Jacobus? He says it's a terrible storm. It's raining where you are? Waves are smashing against the boat?
They're gonna burn something.
God, what happened?
Another, we're just playing.
We were playing Ouija board, and then AJ did this seance.
Dad, I want to go home.
Part of growing up. Don't worry about it.
I would say it's part of growing up, but like, you have not raised your children.
What my brother and my sisters, but like cousins did to me.
Yeah, well, look, like this is all like, everyone has done this, you know. I was on the receiving end.
I was on the receiving end because I was the youngest one.
Me too. I was the youngest one of my family. I had no choice.
So go back inside, get your praising shit, and start praising.
This poor guy.
Poor guy. I mean,
How did he get tangled up in this? I don't know.
You went to the cemetery today, didn't you?
Oh my god, leave him be.
The grave, the funeral. It's never ending. You don't want to let it go. Did you even pay the funeral bill yet?
I'm never gonna pay.
But this is exactly what I mean. We have a nice evening, and we end up talking about your dead wife.
You invited me.
The other night at Tony, your kids were trying to contact Karen on a Ouija board.
this is their mother.
That's your closer to the headstone.
She's my wife.
Well, she's dead, and I'm here.
Shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up.
She's dead and I'm here.
Insane person. Fucking insane person, Bobby.
Like,
Do not allow her to get closer to
no,
your kids
like
when
you
she
should
already
literally not allow
dead.
this. I understand you need help.
Yeah.
I can understand, but like she's literally trying to replace the mother. The kids cannot do that. Like he has to balance a very impossible thing. His grief with being a good father.
Brooch.
I want to thank you. I don't know why I deserve it, but...
No, I don't want to hear that. I want you to keep.
I'm gonna keep it, don't worry. Sounds like this.
Keep it, Svetlana, you deserve it.
Very nice.
I believe you will not get trapped by him.
And what's happened between us, it was nice too.
Hey, well,
These things happen and then life goes on.
Let's fucking go, Svetlana.
if you ever want to talk or if you ever need anything.
I think you want to talk. I think you need something.
It's alright, thank you for the brush.
Love Svetlana. What a woman.
Trying.
Broke a woman's heart. Told her I couldn't see her no more. Sad, but there's no getting around it.
Who is she?
Just get my uncle. Owns an elder care agent. Still get my mother, too.
Your former girlfriend's cousin?
That one, yeah. No, after a while, I felt like I had to cut off a leg. Not leg, a fan. I say leg.
Why did you cut it off?
Jesus, I am married.
What happened?
Oh God, I cannot listen to it.
Send to every woman when I'm using out the door. I'm such a fucking prick. This is all bullshit. It was she who gave me my walking papers. You believe that?
What I meant was
You know why she didn't want to see me anymore? She said that I was high maintenance. And this is after all the time, and all the money, and all the fucking Prozac, and all the fucking cocksucking motherfucking dream interpretations. And she said she didn't want to prop me up. And this from a broad that walks around on crutches half the time. Nice, huh?
Do you agree with her characterization?
I'm a miserable prick. I've said it since day one.
And you're no longer interested in changing, in finding a way out?
No, I guess not. She says that nowhere else in the world do people expect to be happy, except for here in this country. And still we're not. And we got everything. And when we're not, what do? We go to shrinks.
There's some truth to what she says. But should that be a source of shame? That when the desperate struggle for food and shelter is finally behind us, we can turn our attention to other sources of pain and truth?
Pain and truth. Come on. I'm a fat fucking crook from New Jersey.
Anthony, when we're not constantly having to put out fires, we can really delve into who you are and what you're really after in your very brief time on this earth.
I don't want to do this anymore. And you can say that I'm running away, but I've been here longer than I ever thought I'd stay. Longer than anybody ever thought I'd stay. I get no appreciation for it.
Again about him.
This is literally Olivia.
I commend you on that.
I get no appreciation for it.
And adios. Don't fall, don't foul. I appreciate everything you've done for me.
Come to your next appointment. One more time.
I'll cover my $300 a week in no time, but some of it more than $1. You saved my life in the beginning. For all the times I came out like an asshole, I'm very sorry. So it's customary. Shake hands. How about a diamond pin?
Goodbye.
What is happening right now?
I'm very shocked.
Like when you started speaking, I'm like, okay, I'll be back next week. But like,
too.
then like it
Or
went
in a month,
further.
or like,
You've reached Dr. Elliot Kupferberg. Please leave a message at the sound of the beep. If this is an emergency, you can reach me at 973-555-7089.
Well, guess who's no longer a patient of mine? Calling all cars.
Why is it upside down? Power Bob.
What is she doing? What? What is she gonna do?
Then? Oh, what?
Is he gonna get the message? What is she doing?
Oak cabinet, third shelf.
She is fucking insane.
His username is 666. That means Satan.
She is fucking insane.
Oh, he's going to meet the son.
Oh, was gonna park in that spot.
Hey, ball breaker.
Oh.
Welcome to Miami.
And I've reviewed the findings of the doctors in this matter. Frankly, they were unmoved by Mr. Soprano's performance.
Your Honor,
What's happened?
to couch it as a performance.
It's their opinion that he understands the charges and that he is more than competent to participate in his own defense.
I'd like another round of testing.
Court will convene on Monday at 9:30 to continue proceedings.
Your Honor, please. Since his injury, I have not had a single conversation with Mr. Soprano in which we've related on any meaningful level.
Feel free to take that up on appeal.
Bobby, hi. What's up? Oh my God.
Got home tonight. Kids were kind of quiet. Then bedtime, all hell broke loose. Crying, wouldn't be left alone. Sophia especially. They've been playing with that goddamn Ouija board again.
I came over this afternoon with some pound cake.
I saw it.
I heard them in his room with that Ouija board. I thought, this is not good. But then after the other night, I didn't want to overstep my bounds.
It's my fault.
Hey, you're under a lot of stress.
He's gonna be like, I need to
I hate her.
move on and stop talking about my wife.
It's unwholesome. I had to read to Sophia for like an hour. She couldn't even handle a Nancy Drew.
I cannot, God.
The dead have nothing to say to us, Bobby. It's our own narcissism that makes us think they even care. It does get better with time.
Fucking leech.
God.
Did you get anything to eat at least? Can I fix you something? Probably something in here.
In the fridge.
Lasagnas.
The dad's wife's, whatever it is.
Lasagnas.
Or ziti, I don't know what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Karen Ziti. It's the last one she made.
God.
And it was like 300 degrees in that Minnie Mouse head. So I took it off, you know?
I
I was
cannot.
gonna have a cigarette.
But like, what type of relationship does he have with his father? He will not tell his father who's coming to see him, you know?
Look, come on. You basically know what's going on with your dad and Johnny and us over in Jersey.
And I will also go on record as saying I know my old man could be a tough nut to crack.
I don't want to crack nuts, but I will.
I feel the anger.
When I try, for the second time, and he don't even make a counter offer. Where's his respect?
I have no way of knowing what kind of advice he's getting from Johnny.
Jojo is usually a voice of moderation. Me and him, we get along good. So all due respect, let's not jump in and blame Johnny.
True, John's a pragmatist, but he's also a greedy motherfucker.
Runs above his head a little.
Does something.
God, he's manipulating the situation
The
beautifully.
Coleman I saw when we went to Paris. It even outshone Versailles, where the king lived. In the end, Louis clapped him in irons. I will look into it.
I understand you gotta try to feel out your old man so he don't give you a mouth. You know, for sticking your nose in.
Don't. I haven't been afraid of my father for quite some time.
But come on, bear in mind. He came onto my turf. He tried to recruit my more and yeah. And worse, he roughed up my appraiser. If the proper response is not forthcoming in a business-like time frame, my next move will not be further conversation.
I get it.
Also, you should know that my next call will be to Johnny Sack to let him know that we talked. He shouldn't feel blindsided.
God, I can't look at her.
I hate her.
I cannot look
I
at
really
her.
hate her right now.
Like, she was funny, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
these
we
are
have
all-
left the
okay.
car. Who's opening the door? I'm kind of afraid. Horrific. No one is even opening it.
Okay.
Like, what house is this?
Hello?
I
Is this
hate
like
dreams.
his
Oh, this
old-
looks
is this like his old...
Yes, this looks like his... He was
Yeah,
fighting
yeah.
the...
This was his old house.
Yes, oh my god, oh my god.
This
is Libya.
It looks like a kid, wait.
No, it looks like a...
Oh, this
my
is
god,
so
yeah,
scary.
Oh my god,
this is so scary.
Oh, he's gonna go back to therapy. After this. He is running to therapy.
Speak English. Make this biatch.
Oh, I can't watch this.
I don't like this at all.
I can't watch this. I can't watch this. Oh, what's going on?
I hate this somehow.
God, I was so happy to wake up after this.
Melfi, about what I said. I'm back, baby. I'm so back.
Guys, insane. Honestly, insane.
Which one do you want to start with?
Worst one.
God.
Fucking worst one. I hated her like
I've never hated her more.
No.
Never.
No.
Because
not
like
at any point.
She was never a good person. No. Never a good person. But like, when she's going against Tony or like against, they're not good people.
No, even
so
if
like,
sometimes she annoyed me or I wasn't at her side, she always had a specific thing about her, and that is that like she was funny.
She was very
through
funny.
most of this show.
Yeah.
Just like Junior.
Yeah.
Uncle Junior.
Yeah.
I think those two characters
hilarious
really serve as a comedic purpose in this. Really have comedic purpose in this show. I really laugh, even though again they're horrible people. Like I have nothing nice to say about them. I don't wish them anything good in their lives. But like yes, this is the first time that like I really, really, really fucking hated Janice.
Yeah.
I could not stand her. I could not look at her.
No, she's disgusting.
I sympathize with Bobby so much. I sympathize with his kids so fucking much.
Yeah. For her to like use the space that she has because like he is grieving and just like put herself in this is
and manipulate
disgusting.
Him through his kids.
Yeah. I think like it's bad enough that like she is trying to like shimmy up to him when he is grieving. But like to do this to kids
but like yes,
is unspeakable.
To do this to kids unspeakable, but also to manipulate his grieving.
Yeah.
Grief with his kids. Again, his kids are what would move him. Like because like he's raising them now and he's raising them all alone, and like he would want, with the main man that he is, he would want to try to do what is best for them. Yeah. So for him to think that like what is best for them is Janice, or him not showing them this grief that he feels, not mentioning their mom to them, not going to the graveyard, like her grave and things like that. That was horrible to me as well. Honestly.
No, like every single thing that she has done in this episode has been just purely disgusting.
It was smart.
No. I mean, she manipulated the situation to a T.
She learned from the best, just like her brother.
Literally, like this is runs in their blood. Apparently, exactly. Like they're ridiculous. Like she did everything that she achieved what she wanted to achieve. Exactly. It's just like I was never more disgusting looking at her than in this episode. Again, like it's just like she is trying to like those poor kids are gonna be so traumatized growing up because like literally first like you need to grieve a parent when you're so young, like that is already
which is also very hard.
It's already difficult enough to like mix that with erasure of your mother and somehow her being replaced so immediately with someone else is really gonna fuck with them. Like when they grow up, like while they're growing up, like it's really gonna fuck with them, I think. And so like...
I mean, it's gonna fuck with them. It would fuck with them if the new person, in this case, Janet was a normal person.
Yes.
Imagine having...
Such a toxic presence.
Exactly. Next to you constantly.
No, it pisses me off. And again, like Bobby I think he's a great parent. Is just like in this, he is grieving, and like we said in the middle of the episode, like it's a very hard line that he has to walk with his own grief and still trying to be a good parent and still showing up for your kids, and he cannot necessarily balance these two things,
I think at this point he cannot, and I think he was in a perfect mental situation for Janice to manipulate him.
Definitely.
I think she did it perfectly, and I feel so sorry for him and for the kids as well.
Yeah.
But like I do have hope that this manipulation is gonna come to an end. I don't know if you understand what I
mean. I know what you mean. I literally do. I cannot tell you just because like of what she wants to like make him. You know,
I completely understand.
Like she wants him to go deeper into this business and acquire more power and everything. And so like if he does go down that road, and it seems to me like because like he has unresolved grief that he is just like now trying to push aside for his kids. Like he's not working through it right now. Because of all of that, I think he is gonna be very easy to manipulate because he is gonna try to ignore some like certain emotions.
I completely.
And so like I don't know where this goes.
I completely agree with you. Again, there is a optimist.
Yeah.
In me.
Yeah.
That is telling me that like they're gonna give us one. If you understand what I mean.
I understand.
Like
one person
man
to save
that's
from
like
this.
exactly that's
and
not,
Bobby is the best of them.
That's the best of them in my opinion.
Yeah.
No matter how like he is in this business, he has done horrible things, you know? He has crossed lines, I'm sure of it.
Definitely.
I'm not saying here he's sitting here thinking he's a perfect man, you know? He has also been born into this business probably down this road, living this life.
Yeah.
But out of all of them, I would say that he's the best of them. And I would maybe think that potentially the show would try to keep it that way, if you know what I mean. That's like,
yeah, I know.
If
what
everybody
you mean.
is gonna come to theirs, like gonna get theirs.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not gonna get his the same way that like everybody is. Maybe he's gonna.
I can see that, but also the way that his storyline has been going, I don't feel like a sense of like any sense of foreshadowing that he exits this. You know, like I don't think we have seen scenes where like he questions things or like he questions like whether he should be in this business or whatever. Like we have not had those types of scenes.
I didn't even
for me to like feel that maybe at some point he would just like take the kids and leave this whole life behind.
I understand.
You know, I would love that, and maybe those scenes come. You know, with him getting deeper into the business because like he has not gone. You know,
that's what I want to say. Maybe if now with Janice on his side manipulating him to do more evil serious things that like she would say that like are I don't know what the word you said, the word not badass, not powerful.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe he would realize it's not for him and he cannot cope with it, or he would see that like it's affecting his kids actually negatively.
Yeah.
And that would be a reason.
I would really love that. I would really love that.
I would find any situation to find something positive to but like I really in this show at this point I have zero.
Yeah.
I don't think anything good is at AJ with Meadow.
Nothing.
Meadow
Maybe
something I don't know where.
I feel more positive towards Meadow because she's not showing up.
Yes.
So like maybe she's doing good.
Carmela, no. You know what? Adriana, no. Like nobody. I don't see anybody. Anything good.
Any silver lining for any of them.
Yes. Nor it should come.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Except maybe for him. So like that's why I'm saying if it happens for one of them, it could be Bobby. Especially with, again, they made us love him.
Yeah.
They made him very likable character.
Yeah.
Through this entire show.
In a sea of unlikable ones.
Yeah, they showed him to be a different than the others. You know? Like even with his love that he held for his wife.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. I feel like there is a potential of that, but I think we're gonna have to wait and see.
I agree. I mean, I'm really looking forward to that. I
definitely think it's going down.
Yeah, it's just like maybe we can go up.
That's what I want to say. Maybe in the second half of season 5 or something like that, season 6.
Yeah.
I think potentially we should see if there is potential of something positive happening with him.
I really would love that.
Junior seems like he's getting screwed up.
Literally, he could be heading to jail.
I think potentially he's gonna be the first one of them. You know?
To go to jail.
And we also saw some type of dementia happening with him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, again, I think Junior is a perfect representation of everyone getting theirs, you know? And, like, I love the storyline. I love how...
I agree. I think everybody's gonna get theirs in their way. Again, Carmela is, let's say... I'm sorry if you interrupted you.
No.
Carmela is, I think, getting theirs with not getting love that she needs and she wants. And, like, that's the only thing that she cares about. Not, like, again, the morality, not... Like, that was the thing that, like, she always craved for, never getting it. Even if she has a potential, even if she found love, felt love right now, even if that man loves her, because of her choice to marry Tony, to stay in this marriage with Tony.
Yeah. Like, that's the part that she sacrificed.
Exactly.
And again, like, there's people that have died.
I understand, but, like, I think...
So, like it, in a way, you're getting off fairly easily, my girl.
I completely agree. I just think with the characters next to her that that we have, like Tony, Chris, Ralph, Paul.
Yeah,
I can keep going, you know. I think this is what she would deserve, let's say.
Yeah.
You know, like in comparison with them. Junior, I'm looking forward to see if he's going to jail. I would really like that.
I could see that happening.
I think we're seeing that. I think that's happening, honestly.
Yeah, I think we're seeing that again. Like, I think death and other things I expect from to happen to people like Tony and like Chris.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Like that's where I see them going.
Potentially others, but like
I don't know. Like Polly and Silvio could end up in jail, could end up dead. I can see either way. Really, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, also they don't have to be. Like, they can remain alive because, like, the cycle keeps going. You know, and so, like, not necessarily all of them are gonna get theirs for us to see.
But like I think the show is gonna show that a lot of them got.
It's a constant thing. Like, this is the life that you lead. This is the job that you choose. I don't think you can ever sleep without one eye open in this type of a business. You know, and like that is what you get.
I love that.
I love that too. I'm here just waiting to see how they all fall down. Like right now, there's a civil war brewing between them. I don't know, like, he was speaking to Carmine's son. I don't know, like, because I feel like Carmine's son wants to, like, talk about Johnny as if Johnny is, like, the one, let's say, manipulating his father, but just, like, he wants maybe Johnny. He wants Johnny to be replaced. And I think Tony is talking about Johnny, like, no, like, me and Johnny... like are good or whatever. In like, to me it sounds like he's manipulating the situation, you know, because like like that's what he can, like, to make him go in the direction of Johnny and like do something. I don't fucking know what I don't know what this is gonna like.
I actually think there's gonna be last two episodes.
Yeah, I mean, I need further explanation as to like what the plan is here or whatever, but like they are tethering on a civil war. A bit.
Yeah, definitely.
I think like things are gonna be more clarified maybe in the next two episodes. See like where we're gonna go.
Also, the thing that like was happening in this episode was Tony quitting therapy.
I mean, Tony again, like the episode started with him in a dream
and ended with him.
Yeah, like I think again very like the dream. There's a lot of ways to dissect this dream. Like first he is in his father's car, you know, which is like the metaphor of like him being born into the life that he is born into. Like you're in this car, you're on this road because of the people that have raised you. You're in your father's car.
He's not even driving.
You're not the one driving. So like you feel like you have no control
over your life.
Yes.
And your choices,
Yeah, and like that's what he also constantly says. The thing is, in front of him is Ralph, which I did not notice it was Ralph.
Yeah, but like forgot.
Yes, I forgot that he is wearing a wig, and also like I kept seeing a bald head. I did not even see anything else. So like also when you're dreaming about someone that you have harmed, like that is your consciousness in a way, you know, speaking to you.
Again, in this situation, I think it is because he fucked up and he knows that he fucked up, and he even told that to Melfi, saying all this therapy did is made me fuck up at work. So like he understands it, like that was poor decision making in that moment, like that he let his anger overtake him and did something that like a boss shouldn't have done, you know. Again, it's just like he is on this road,
downward
he is
spiral.
losing people around him, he is losing people's trust in him.
And he did quit therapy.
Yes, and at first I like when he started.
But I feel like now it's his dream. He's coming back.
Yeah,
so
I think
sure.
so as well. I think so. I think so as well. Definitely, honestly, it just somehow that scene at the end of the scene seemed final.
Like it,
I was
like
very confused.
in my mind at that point. I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna come back maybe at the end of season 5. So like we will have like the final season, with still therapy sessions. Like
I didn't even think that much.
Circle it back. Like I literally thought because like. It felt final for this moment, but not final for the show.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay, no, okay. And when the scene started, I thought he's coming back next week.
Me too.
Later, it seemed final,
and going.
I was very confused. I agree with you. I didn't think it was like we're not seeing Malfoy again. I just thought I was confused. What is happening? Why did it seem so final?
Yeah.
And then at the end, we had a dream again. He sees his mother. And his childhood home.
Interesting. You start with his father's car and you end with Olivia.
Yeah.
Again, the overarching... I think we said this when Olivia dies.
And Olivia is in his shadow. Shadow, literally haunting him.
Literally haunting him. And it's never gonna end.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally... She can be dead, but like... Who she was and her influence is ever present in everything that Tony is.
Why he is who he is right now.
Yeah. Like, him... Again, I think us just seeing Olivia as this presence and it being kind of scary, like does represent who Olivia was and like how he still views her, So I think we might just be going back to therapy as well, after this type of a dream. But like, I also wanted to that Malfoy was like crying, like this was a loss for her when she called her therapist about like Tony quitting.
Her patient gave up.
I mean, also again, there's like so much to say. Like we have never discussed it again. The thing that the fact that Malfoy is being what is the word that I'm looking for? Unethical about Tony as her patient, because like what we have learned is that she was supposed to like send him off to something else, like to some like behavioral whatever it is, like. She was not supposed to be his therapist anymore, and like then the whole thing happened. It happened in season 3, and then she couldn't let go of him.
But like, I agree. Yes.
So like, in a way, he is correct when he says like that these therapy sessions, like at this point, are like not.
But I think
bringing anything.
I agree, but like I think.
And he doesn't even want to change anymore.
It's his own fault.
I mean, yes, to a certain degree, absolutely.
I think to the big degree,
yes.
I think, and I think Malfoy lost patience in some ways with him. Not patience, I don't know how to explain it. Like therapy sessions that we have right now and that we have in previous season are completely different, I had feelings before they were really going somewhere, and in this season
like it
just circles back. She seems tired of it. Like I don't see the interest that she had, and even if she starts the subject again, he's circling back to himself, what he thinks, what he feels, how
it feels like it's gonna go nowhere.
That's like, how it seems.
Yeah, because like he said, like I'm not gonna learn. I'm not gonna change. I don't want to change at this point. Like it does feel like there is nothing to be gained here at this point.
So honestly, I thought that like she would quit him, not the other way around, but like she would quit him because he quits himself, if you understand, because like he is not trying, he is not doing anything that he did in the beginning where he did, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but I don't think like, I think as a therapist, like you're not allowed to do that, but like I'm not sure what you're supposed to do, like what the protocol is for giving up on your patients, that seems like. But
like if they are not doing work, if they are not trying, if they are not,
But like maybe, at that point you need to send them to someone else.
She
maybe,
can.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
But that's what I meant.
I'm sure supposed to do that already.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
That she accepts that like she cannot help him anymore. Yeah. That like the work that like she did, that it's maximum she's gonna do with him.
Yeah.
And it's on him afterwards. She can send him off to somebody else, but like it's on him if he wants to work on himself or doesn't.
Yeah.
Because like you said, this was a bit personal, him staying, her keeping him this long with her.
Yeah, definitely.
God.
I don't know. Like, again, I think next episode we have to go back to Melfi. I don't fucking know.
I think so.
And to see, I mean, I just see the picture, I see Johnny Sack. And so, like, I think that these last episodes are really gonna,
definitely, I think.
step on the gas when it comes to, like, the...
No, I think it's
inner war.
I mean,
the fuck it is.
I think at least plot-wise, I think that is happening again. Chris is in rehab. We're not having him, so I think this is plot-wise what is happening. What is happening with Carmela, with Furio, with Tony, his affairs and things like that. That is another subject we're probably gonna continue going. Definitely. But like plot-wise, I think we're with Tony.
Definitely.
Okay, guys.
That's it.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you very soon. Bye.